The retired cowboy had sworn his wandering days were over. He lived on a quiet spread in the American West, rising with the sun, tending a small herd, and speaking more to the wind than to people. Age had softened his hands, but not his principles, and he believed peace was earned by leaving the world kinder than you found it. One afternoon, he rode into a border town for supplies and found a troubling scene near the livery. A group of Apache girls stood under guard, frightened and silent, their fate being discussed like damaged goods. The sight tightened his chest. He had seen enough of war to recognize injustice wearing new clothes. He listened carefully before acting. The men claimed debts, guardianship, paperwork that felt thin and dishonest. The girls were young, weary, and clearly afraid. The cowboy knew that arguing might change nothing. He also knew money could stop the moment long enough to do what words sometimes could not. He paid what was demanded, not as approval, but as interruption. The exchange drew stares, suspicion, and whispers. When it was done, he insisted the girls walk away free, no chains, no obligations. He made that clear to everyone watching. Freedom, he said, was the only reason he opened his purse. They rode to his ranch with distance between them, the cowboy careful not to crowd or command. He offered water, food, and rest, then space. He told them they could leave at dawn or stay until they chose otherwise. His voice carried no expectation, only a steady promise of safety. Days passed quietly. The girls healed from fear more than injury. They learned the rhythms of the ranch and the man who owned it. He never raised his voice. He asked permission. He explained every rule and every choice. Trust grew slowly, like seedlings after a long drought. The cowboy helped them write letters and find contacts, searching for family and safe paths forward. 2 of the girls chose to leave with guides he arranged, carrying supplies and letters of protection. He watched them ride out with relief, knowing rescue meant letting go as much as holding on. 1 woman stayed. She was older than the others, thoughtful and strong with a steady gaze that met his without fear. She worked alongside him by choice, shared meals by choice, and spoke when she was ready. Their conversations were careful, then warm, then quietly honest. Winter came early that year, bringing long nights and deeper talks. They spoke of losses, of home, of dignity. He never proposed, never hinted. He believed gratitude should never be mistaken for affection. When feelings surfaced, he waited, letting her name them first. She did. One evening by the fire, she said she chose him, not because he paid to stop harm, but because he never asked to be repaid. She said safety had grown into respect, and respect into love. He listened, heart heavy and hopeful, and asked again if she was certain. They married in spring with a small gathering, witnesses drawn, from neighbors who had come to respect the quiet rancher. There was no spectacle, only vows grounded in consent and care. The past was not erased, but it no longer defined the future they were building together. Word spread, and the town that once watched in silence began to change. People spoke up sooner. Papers were questioned. Cruelty found fewer hiding places. The retired cowboy returned to his routines. No hero's cloak, only a partner at his side and a steadier
He never claimed
peace
he
in his
saved
days.
anyone.
He said he paid to stop a wrong, then stepped back to let choices be free. The woman he married corrected him gently. She said freedom opened the door, but respect invited her to stay. Together they lived simply, honoring the truth that love cannot be bought and justice cannot be rushed. In a land shaped by hard lessons, their story endured as a quiet reminder that doing the right thing, at the right moment, can change many lives without owning any of them.